Yes, hello YouTube. My name is Untitled, and today I'm going to discuss more of apprenticeship versus the university degree. So some people may say, no, I want to seek apprenticeship. Others may say, I want to seek a university degree. So by the end of this video, you will know the pros and cons of whether you should opt for a university degree or whether you should opt for an apprenticeship. So let's hop into it. What is an apprenticeship? One might ask. Now, an apprenticeship is a practical education, while a university degree is a formal education, like you going to class and study things theoretically. But apprenticeship, this is a practical form of education. So let me expand more of apprenticeship. Most people may think that going to work, you want to seek for attention or to make friends, but that is wrong. You going for work is to seek more of a skill in your field, or more of a practical skill in your field, for you to achieve the apprenticeship part of it, that will help you in future for you to acquire more skills in a specific field, because you've done it repeatedly. So now I can term it as mastery in a specific skill. So what are the levels of apprenticeship? We have level 3, which is the A level of apprenticeship. We have level 4 and 5, which is the fundamental level or the diploma level. Then we have level 6, which is the degree level. Then we have the level 7, which is the master's level. I will not talk about level 8 and 9. Now I'll stop from the master's level. Apprenticeship. Then we have the processes. Because for everything to be perfect, like as you see, a university, for everything to be perfect, it has to go under a process. So let me talk about the processes of apprenticeship. Apprenticeship has only 3 processes. The first process, which is the deep observation process, these are the rules or the observation or the behaviors or the characters that you can receive at your workplace. Mind you, these ones are indirect. They are not rules written, but they are indirect rules or the indirect behaviors or characters that you receive at the workplace. You have to follow them. So when you are under what we call deep observation process, whenever someone tells you that you're good at what you do, or you should earn money from it, please don't be fooled. That one is wrong. Here, you're just studying you're just observing, in fact. You're just studying the situation. Then, we can now go to another process, which is the skill acquisition process. Now, the skill acquisition process is different. The skill acquisition process, it's when you've started attaining a small skill in the apprenticeship. The practical bit of it, the work, you've started growing as a child in the apprenticeship work of it. So now let me talk about the last process, which is the active or the experimental process. Now, the experimental process, you've achieved mastery in the apprenticeship work of it. It's like reading a book. Now, the experimental work of it, you've started achieving, or now you're acquiring more knowledge. You're getting more knowledge. You can be able to do something without anyone telling you how to do it, when to do it, or without anyone supervising you. You can do it perfectly. Now that one is the active model process. How can you succeed in apprenticeship? When you're doing apprenticeship, you do not have to consider money. It's value. You have to consider value. The more you consider value, in fact, you have to work for free. For example, Benjamin Franklin worked in his brother's printing press house for free in order to achieve that skill. Let's talk about Albert Einstein. He went and worked for a low-paying job in order to achieve the skill of apprenticeship. So you have to work for free. Can point the trust. You have to trust the process. The more you trust the process, you achieve mastery. So here I'm going to talk about expanding your horizon. Whenever you expand your horizon in apprenticeship, it's like reading a book. The more you read, the more knowledge you gain. Now in apprenticeship, the more skills you have, the more perfect you become, the more mastery you will achieve. Infertility. In apprenticeship, it's different. You have to see everyone around you as a person who knows more than you. So the more you think that everybody knows more than you, the more diverse you bring other things to combine and make the best out of you. In the world that we live in today, you have to get diverse skills that you have achieved in diverse places for you to be great, to make something great out of it all. So let's talk about university degrees. Now, the university degrees, what do you achieve at the university? First of all, you will learn diverse subjects, or you will learn different subjects which will help you in life, which is different from apprenticeship. Because apprenticeship, you tend to do one thing, being great in one thing. At the university, you learn various subjects. Now, let's talk about friends. Apprenticeship, you always see the same people. But at the university, you see diverse people from all sorts of the world, people who do different courses, lawyers, teachers. So you will have many friends. At university, you will earn an award, which is a degree. At apprenticeship, you earn nothing, as in skills of entitlement. Then, duration. Let's talk about the duration. Here, at apprenticeship, you will tend to have 1.5 years. But here, you tend to have 4 to 5 years if you're doing medicine, then 5 years for lawyers, 3 years for other ordinary degrees, and other 4 years for other some degrees. But then when we go to tuition, here it's at the university, it's high tuition. Apprenticeship, it's in fact zero tuition. Sometimes you're paid at apprenticeship when you're seeking for apprenticeship. So now let us go to education. All I'm saying is, although you achieve a formal education, although you achieve a master's, although you achieve a doctorate, you will eventually come back to apprenticeship, because you have to work at any one point. Then when you go for work, you will still go through the same process of apprenticeship for you to become more skilled in your work. So subscribe and hit the notification button. Enjoy the video and comment below. Thank you all.